Henri T. Wooster charged the affair at the American U.S. Embassy in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, transferred to the United States ambassador to Kenya. So he would no longer be in Haiti. He's leaving, and this just happened in the month of June. We can say June. Um, just happened this month, June. Okay, so Haiti know he's leaving. So he's leaving. He's going to Kenya. Okay, I need T Rooster. Yeah, he was the one. I told you he's gonna have to get his tail out of there. Ain't nobody no fan. They was joking around about they think he was cracked in the head because he came from the Middle East and shit like that, and he like gun bullets and shit. And boy, when he got in there, that violent boy, woo that violent was off the record scale, man. You had like to the point where it was like anywhere the volume was exploding like 500, 1,200 people dying a day. That's what's craziness. What they were saying is not what was being done. Like they were saying security, everything but security. This man was acting like he was the president of the damn place, unelected, unconstitutional. That's not even the job description of a charge d'affaires. That's not their job description. He was telling them what to do, what not to do, and they were cop told him. I didn't know what was going. We were like, "What the hell is going on here? We don't have no more court, man. We don't have no more treaty. You can't do that. That's illegal. You got to follow the Constitution, man. You can't do that. We're not under occupation. The president that was killed, he removed every goddamn court off the country. We don't have a court with nobody. Constitutional wise, the person got to be elected to sign a treaty and a court with any goddamn nation. They can't just get up and sign accords and treaty. We don't have none with anybody. That's what the world refused to understand. We are truly independent. As you said, the occupation had been there since 1915, and the people, unfortunately, have been trained. And then, of course, with the occupation, there was a 1933 accord where all of the leadership had to come and be appointed. So when this was removed in 2021, remind you, it had been there since 1933 when it was removed in 2021 because the people were so used to it, it had become part of their DNA that it's hard for many of them to understand it's no longer there, especially if they're not read in. Okay. So it's hard for them to understand. It had been there that long that many people didn't understand that we don't have that people. We don't, Next, go down. Interesting and insane at the same time. Remember, we had a Kenyan-led Haiti mission, which was really the MSS. I'm like, LOL. Once it was done, less than a month later, majority of the NGOs that were in Haiti have relocated to Kenya. That's what the world understand. We were like, where did they go? They're like, they flying out to Kenya. We're like, what? What? Well, for me, I'm happy because those are fake white Haitians, because they're not real Haitian. They're not biologically born in Haiti. They don't have any connection to our history, our land, our revolution, our culture, our food. They don't have any history of us. They have no relationship. We're no kin. We apple and oranges. They barely take their little stink booty hole somewhere else. We have no connection to those people. Those people are I would like to call them like more so like bottom feeders, man. They go around looking for filth or create filth so they can find a survival, and then they hunker down and make their money off poverty. Those are merchants of poverty, man. Wherever these people are, there's no development. Wherever they at, they undermine everything. They undermine the education system, the healthcare, the food, the nutrition. I mean, they just undermine every aspect of human activity. That's what they do best. So that's good for us. 75% of those so-called fake white Haitians have moved to Kenya. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. They are purchasing lands in Kenya like crazy. Lots and lots of land. The difference between what they did in Haiti and what they did with Kenya was different. In Kenya, they actually have President Ruto. They actually have um, legal government, constitutional government. So when these people sign this stuff, it sticks. In Haiti, it cannot stick because we don't have anybody elected over there. Because everything they put over there was illegitimate. That means all that garbage got to go in the trash can. There's no legitimacy. Even let's just say we would have wake up and say, "Oh, the land Aristide," it wouldn't matter because Aristide stayed 3 years. That's a form of coercion and all kind of crap. So basically, those lands they purchased in Kenya is going to stick, okay? Because Ruto is an elected president, and they kept somewhat of a moniker of transition. So therefore, these things that they purchase is going to stick because when they purchased it, they signed for the land and stuff, the deeds and stuff. Um, Kenya didn't have all these issues. Well, Kenya just starting, Kenya don't realize, baby, you just getting started. You getting started, baby. You getting started, baby. Woo wee! It's gonna be hard for you to get them out of there. It's gonna be hard for you to get them out of there. Yes, it is. It's gonna be hard for you to get them out of there, baby. Woo! It's gonna be hard for you to get them out of there, baby. Woo! Them boys ain't no joke, you know. So yeah, he they transferred the United States ambassador to Kenya. This is him. So the reason I brought this up was that he was like a couple months ago. I don't know if everybody remember. He was talking about Haiti and stuff like that. He had went to the house. He was talking about this and that. We ran the whole show. Blah 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 blah. And where he at next? Well, we're not getting next anymore because that's it. Because the fact is that intervention it failed miserably. They have fees that May. Fees May did not deliver on the election that he was supposed to. Fees May picked something randomly. And the funny thing is, Fees May is illegitimate. He's not constitutional. Nobody gave him that position. They didn't want to put him in there. And then they themselves put him in there and then told him figure out how to make himself legal. And then Fees May picked some very retarded saying that he better have election within 100 days. And Fees May is like a couple of days away from not having an election. He's going to be 100 days in office and stuff. I guess he thought it was cool. We have 100 days over here too. But fool, you illegitimate. so so Buddy's out of there. And Freezema's left to himself. And I have a weird feeling everybody gonna look around and be like, five, four, three, two, one. Get him. Mm-hmm. So remember, Kenya, Haitians in Haiti told you not to come. And the reason is that they didn't audit everybody that did the last intervention. I have a video here, the real tea of why no one wanted to do the Haitian intervention. I have it here in this. Whenever you get a chance to look at it, and you get the information on why. Okay, but we knew the enemies of Haiti was going to abuse you and take advantage of you. We knew that. Oh yes, we did. Don't forget, we've been under occupation since 1915. We knew exactly what they were going to do to you. We had over 18 of these suckers done it. They said Chad, and then we found out Chad ain't there, and I have to, I have to make a video. I said Chad number 17, found out Chad is not there, okay? But I would like make your money, make your money, make your money, make your money. That's just how much intervention we had. We know the routine. We know what it look like. We know when they ramp up. We know when they ramp down. We know who make the money. We know it ain't never about our little tail. And we know it's always geopolitical strategy, right? And it ain't got nothing to do with us. Never did, never did, never did, never did. We know none of that. They have nothing to do with our little tail over there. Okay, so we know they always make excuse for them coming to our country. We're like, wait, can y'all stop lying on us? But yeah, we know exactly what they're gonna do to you. We knew. Yep, unfortunately we did. We knew exactly. We could actually hand you a book. You had some of our people that are very nice was trying to warn you and say, hey, Katie, don't do that. Stay over there. Don't take that mission. Don't come to Haiti. You stay over there. Okay. Don't. Those are not nice people. I don't think you guys understand who those people are. Those people have been trying to colonize Haiti since 1915. Those people have done some terrible, terrible, terrible things to Haiti. I don't think you understand who slid into home base pretending they're nice. They're not nice. Once they get in, they're hooking you. They don't let go here now. And so, yeah, you're getting out of it. Please listen to what the real tea. Why nobody want to do it, and you will see what I'm talking about. It probably hurt you to see what I say is the truth. That's what happened to you. You guys were laughing at Haiti while opening your door for recolonization. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's very, 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 very unfortunate because that's basically what happened over here, man. You guys are laughing like I heard about 200 and some years old. Look, look, I would never be like that. Don't forget, the enemies of Haiti heard that too. They said, "What you mean you never be like that? What y'all mean you'll never be like that? All that pretty land over there, all them little sweet little tasty treat under the land, all that water over there. All those endless supplies we could do our little animal hunt. What you mean you won't be like that? Mm. Let's take a look at it because basically they took a look and so this gonna be a sweet place to mine. We can mine it for a while. We're gonna mine the hell out of this place. What size is this damn place? Let's mine it. See, they listen. Hmm. We know the enemy Haiti listen. Okay, and that little dirty work they did with the big last one, that was ooh, ooh, that was nasty work, man. Ooh, that was crazy work, nasty, dirty, crazy work. What they did to everybody that participated in that. Please listen to that. Why no one wanted the real T? Why you should listen to that. Okay, so I know one thing, Kenya. Everybody in the Haitian world know that you're gonna have a hard time getting them out. Oh yes, you are, because they just starting to sick in. Because when they just got there, they ain't even been there that long. You would have a hard time getting them boys and girls out there, baby. You gonna have a hard time getting them out there. Word on the street, they purchased a lot of your lands with legal paper, mean real land ownership, man. We told him sign a whole bunch of stuff. He had a business sign, man. Woo, we're wrong for that shit. See, Kenya, you should listen to the Haitians when they try to tell you not to come. We knew what they were going to do to you. We honestly knew what was going to happen to you. We remember what they did with the last batch, but that was the major. We had a big one, about 30,000 people. We had almost 100 and something countries in there, man. And they did them all dirty. They did them so dirty that I remember the Caribbean people. They didn't even send 100 people. They lied to them. I'm gonna send you 100. I'm gonna send you five. I'm gonna say they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They get them one or two because they remember what they did to them last time. Do yourself a favor. Listen to that the real T. Why no one wanted to lead a Haitian intervention. And a lot of people still got bitter taste in their mouth here. But it looked like you're gonna have the ultimate bitter taste when it's said and done. And you're gonna reflect on that. And I think when it's all said and done, you gonna mind your business. You gonna mind your business once you get yourself out of that little situation you got yourself into. You know, Kenya, you had a lot of signs to leave this alone. Everyone who agreed to be part of mission, everyone who agreed to be part of the mission, were killed before they made it to Haiti. That's a sign. You know, you had like strange case of cholera, and I thought it was so strange. They even said news that this cholera had Napoleon and Haitian DNA strand. That means that this cholera came straight out of Haiti, straight out of goddamn Haiti. That means you had an NGO that went in Haiti and saw how bad that stuff had killed it because it was Napoleon Haitian, and they brought it to your land, which is dirty cholera water, and they brought it by the shitload because so many people were sick, and they understood how fast this shit spread. And you guys were sick, and there were people like laying out, throwing up, and it was like, and they loved it. It was the same optic image that they had. What if it's not? It was more. It was more people, bigger volume of people that was sick with it than it was in Haiti. Bigger volume. They can have like because you got portion people. You people are bigger. You people like almost 2 3 times bigger in population. So for that fact, at any given time, any day, when the rain fall, they can always show the world 3 to 4 million people or 5 million laying down, hunched over, collar. So, next thing, the day that Kenya MSS was coming to Haiti, the World Bank, the IMF Bank, and etc. Western banks were coming into Kenya. They were going into your country, man. You were coming to Haiti, they were going in there. Mm-mm. The UN headquarters now in Kenya too. The Western Bloc placed Kenya on aid dependency for development. Whew, boy. Mm-mm. Don't put y'all little tails on y'all little butts been placed on aid. Y'all they gave y'all can you've been placed on aid dependency for development. Um Seem like they are they are doing an audit. Mm-hmm. Seem like they're doing an audit on Kenya. That's what it looked like to me. Definitely listen to why nobody wanted to do that when it came to Haiti. Do yourself a favor and listen to that. Now, as we know, a lot of people protesting over there. To hundreds of youths are protesting Kenya Ebola quarantine center for the U.S. citizens. So basically, anybody that's a U.S. citizen Um, if you catch Ebola, you need to go quarantine in Kenya. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, Kenya. I don't know what will, Kenya. You've been around for 60 years. Haiti been around for 232 years. 223 years as the a republic. As a kingdom, we've been around for 232 years. Okay. Make a long story short here, Kenya. What we have here, the people that gave us problem, they're going to give you a big problem, man. I mean, you're 60 years old, man. Whew. 60 years old, man. Uh, and it's called Here's the Real Tea Why No One Wanted to Lead the Haiti Intervention. And I'm also going to put a link in there for anybody want to go ahead, and there will be my description that anybody want to go ahead and listen to it, you can. Whew. It is what it is, man. Ooh, it's a cold game out here, baby. It's a cold, cold game out here, baby. But it's just messed up. I knew it when they did last time. When I saw that, I said, "Oh, what that damn country is." Oh shit. Oh damn. And many of our people try to run. Yeah, don't come, don't come, don't come, don't come. Stay, stay, stay. They're gonna use you, gonna abuse you, and they're gonna come in your land. They're gonna take advantage of you. Don't. Nope. Nobody want to listen to us. People want to beat their chest and act like they knew what they were doing. They act like they in the dead. It's me that's doing this. Oh shit. Oh, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it now. Woo! Don't scream. Don't yell, boy. It's a cold, cold game out here, baby. Woo! Woo! Please like and subscribe and do y'all self a favor. Y'all should listen to it. Here's the real tea why no one wanted to lead the Haiti intervention. Do yourself a favor, Kenyans. If you do listen to this, please share with your fellow Kenyans, okay? This particular clip so they can understand why nobody wanted to lead it. And they can start that would shut down most of their foolishness down. Uh-huh. And a lot of Haitians should listen to it. And then once you listen to it and you see what's going on with Kenya, you will say, yeah, they're getting outed. They outed in their tail over there. Woo! Mm-hmm. Please like and subscribe. We ain't do it to you. You did it to yourself, man. You didn't do enough research. Didn't know. Got to be more careful. You didn't do enough research on Haiti, man. If you did some research on Haiti, you would have ran away from that portfolio they handed to you, man. And it's so ironic. They getting ready to get the F out of Haiti. Because they're like, hey, shit, y'all better get that gang shit under control. We ain't doing nothing about that. Because they're like, they leaving. They, as a matter of fact, they are leaving because they heading to you. A lot of people don't know. A lot of them in United Nations, especially when they told Brielle, you gonna get the FL and blah 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 blah. They're like, well, F y'all too. They're packing this shit up. They head towards y'all way. And them little fake white Haitians, the few remaining one, they up and they don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know if they should tag along and follow. They'll be coming over too. Once it's all said and done, please like and subscribe. Woo, it's a cold game out here, man. It's cold.